These are the MoveEngine Pro UM600s, and these were briefly featured on MKBHD, and these are a pair of open ear headphones. Now, part of me doesn't fully comprehend like what the point is to have open ear headphones, because I know that you have like the transparency mode on like the Sony WXM5s and the AirPods Max. This company right now is in a pre-Kickstarter phase. So basically what they do is they put you on an email list so that when they launch, they can send you that email and hype it up. Ideally, when they send out this email, they want you to go and basically pre-order their stuff on Kickstarter so that they can get funded as fast as possible. So that's what's going on as of right now. So I recommend if you want to hop on the email list to support a up and coming company. But anyways, let's get right into the review of these headphones to see if they're actually any good. So when it comes to the design of the headphones, they have a decently large ear cup that has a gaping hole in them. On the outer part of the headphones, they are made of this fabric that is pretty smooth and pretty high quality feeling, honestly. The inner part of the metal hole seems to be made out of metal. The actual head connecting part has the same fabric and it feels pretty nice, honestly. They have some nice cushions. The adjusters are made of metal and they seem pretty high quality as well. They do get caught every once in a while, but I think that'll get fixed with higher production. The ear cups are magnetic like the AirPods Max, which is super cool. And they even have a little oval shape to fit your ear just a little bit better. On the inside, you can see the round speaker throughout the meshed areas, and it actually looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. And on the right ear cup, it has a USB-C charging port, then it has an on and off switch, and then two buttons for volume control and to change the music. Overall, it has a pretty decent design, and it's really light as well. It's not like it's too heavy on your head, and it does stay on my head pretty well, so I haven't had any problems there. Overall, the design, it's not too bad, and with the carrying case, I really like it a lot. It's a pretty well-made product, I would say. All right, let's talk about the audio quality of the headphones. Pop these little things out of the holes. It's just really crazy that you can see right into my ear. So to pair them, all you do is flip this switch right here. Okay. I guess I could keep them on because that's kind of the whole point, because I can still hear my surroundings perfectly. They sound fine. They're not like anything special by any means. They're not like the Sonys. They don't sound nearly as good as the Sonys do. I think it's primarily because the speakers are on like the outside of your ear and they don't go straight in your ear, which is kind of a similar conclusion of what MKBHD had as well. It's a really cool concept and you can hear your surroundings really well. You have that like ambient mode aspect to it. Yeah, I mean they're comfortable on the head. The pad's nice. This part adjusts is a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty disorienting to wear a pair of headphones that you can basically hear like your own ears. I think that aspect of it is pretty cool. Like you can basically put these on and it's like the same thing, maybe a little more muffled, but like you basically can hear the same as your own ears. And so like if someone were to talk to me, I could just hear exactly the same. It's almost like I'm not wearing headphones, but then at the same time I do get that added aspect of I almost have like, it's almost like my own speaker, if that makes sense. I almost get like my own speaker in the room, but it's attached to my head. It's a very interesting concept. I've seen it done in a lot of different ways. I've seen the Sony Link Buds that have a little hole in them. So this is like kind of like that type of aspect, just on a bigger scale. So similar to the Sony Link Buds, but honestly, I don't mind the idea. I do think that it's not quite as versatile as if I were to have one that could do noise canceling and ambient mode, although the ambient mode is a little artificial because it's just like a microphone instead of like my actual ears. And so I do appreciate having access to your actual ears and you can hear things a little better. And also with the ambient mode on like certain other headphones, like if you were to like make like a loud noise or a pop or a crack, that would get kind of like shocked. Like you wouldn't be able to hear that, but you can still hear that with like these with my ears. It is a little cool that you can just like mess with your ears if you need to, and it's just playing music either way. So honestly, very, very cool concept. I really like them. I think they're really cool. And I think one of my favorite parts about them is they don't look awful. I feel like some headphones look really goofy, like other over-ear headphones that's kind of like you can see your ears and it just kind of looks interesting, where these ones look pretty much like some solid headphones. They almost look like donuts, but like the hole is not quite as big as a donut hole, and so not too bad overall. But I think maybe if you're gonna be in like a super social environment at all times and you want to still listen to music and you want to have the over-ear headphone design, I think this is a pretty good option for you. Like you can basically, like if someone's talking, you can hear them just fine. And you also have your music as well, and you don't have to deal with like the software parts with ambient mode. So I do like that aspect of it. It's more natural. All right, one thing I want to recognize about these headphones is the actual case. Like, I feel like there's a lot of companies that do cases not very well. For example, Apple, for example. The AirPods Max have an awful case where they just have this little part attached and the whole thing's exposed. This is like an actual case where you're protected. It still has a little handle, just kind of like the AirPods Max, but that way you can hold it around, right? You can put it in your bag. It's pretty sleek. See, it's pretty thin, compact. It's well designed. We have a nice little zipper right here. I don't think it has any water resistance necessarily, but we have a nice fabric zipper right here. Open that up, and you get the actual headphones, right? But these things are like precision fit. If you look at this, we got nice felt lining. We got a nice lining right here, right? And it seals it up. So like, I don't even have a problem throwing this on the ground because I just know that this is safe already. See, no problems. Because this case is like mega protective. I'm actually really impressed with this. So good for these guys making an actual good case. I think this is a part that's overlooked a lot of times by companies, where they just make a crappy case, specifically Apple. And even like other companies I've seen, it doesn't like fit as precisionally. And so that's kind of annoying, but this one does a very, very good job. So I really appreciate that from MoveEngine, designed by MoveEngine, like it says right there. Let's talk about the microphone. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is the microphone on the donut headphones, and this is my quality you can expect from them if they were on like a phone call or anything like that. This is the kind of quality you'll be getting while wearing these. So yeah, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully they don't sound awful. Maybe they sound amazing. I have no idea. We'll see after. But I can hear myself talking perfectly, which is actually really cool. I really like that part. But yeah, anyways. In conclusion, I think they're pretty solid headphones overall. I do really like the concept of like just open back so you can hear everything, but also hear all of your music at the same time. I think that is a really cool concept. I think that these are obviously in pre-production. So like these are just like a review unit and they're not even like a real thing yet. You can't even just buy these. What I hope is that they'll be able to improve the audio quality, because the audio quality does suffer a little bit. It's kind of kind of bad in my opinion. Like, I feel like they would need to improve the quality, but honestly, if they're able to improve the quality, get app support, I think that this could be a very viable option for the market. I think that for whoever is looking for this type of headphone, that this could be a good option for them. And honestly, I'd support the companies. I mean, if you guys want to, so I highly recommend checking out the link in the description where you can see where you can sign up to get on their email list to get notified when they launch their Kickstarter, help fund it, and we'll see what amazing products that they can make. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you'd like to check out these, the links are in the description. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and peace.